Hello guys, once again welcome back to another Android application development tutorial. In this video we are going to learn about how to place a direct reply action on a notification. From Android version 7.0 onwards, we can implement a direct reply action on notifications. Basically, the direct reply action is used with some broadcast receivers, but here for training purpose I am going to send the reply message to an activity. So I'm going to use the same example used in the previous video. So here we have a simple notification. Now we are going to place the direct reply action to this notification. So first I have to create an activity that will receive the message from the notification. So here I am going to create a new activity. So here I name it as remote receiver. Now in order to display the message, I am going to add a text view to this newly created activity. So here I place the needed text view. So this text view with ID txt display. So this activity is going to receive the reply message from notification. Okay. Now go to main activity. So here this method is create a simple notification. Now we are going to implement the direct reply action to this notification. Okay, so first thing we need some string resources for identifying the message in the target activity. So here I create some variable final string, I name it as txt reply. Text reply. So this string is used to identify the message on the target activity. So now we can specify the code for implementing the direct reply action. So first thing we have to check the current device is running on 7.0 or above. So check that one first. So build dot version dot SDK in greater than or equal to build dot version code dot en. In that case, we can implement the code for direct reply action. So the first step, we have to create an object of remote input. So create some object for remote input. New remote input dot builder. So here it need only one parameter, that is the identifier for the message. So here it is text reply. Now we have to specify a label for the text area. So here I name it as reply, and finally call the build method. So now the remote input is ready. Now we have to create the target indent and we have to specify pending indent for it. So here create the indent object, I name it as reply indent. New indent, first parameter is context, second parameter is the class name. So here the activity is remote this one remote receiver dot plus. Okay, so now specify some flag for it. So reply indent dot set flag indent dot flag activity new task indent dot flag activity clear task. Okay, so now the indent is ready. Now we can specify the pending indent for it. So I name it as reply pending indent. So pending indent dot get activity, first parameter is context, second parameter is the request code, here I pass 0 for it, third parameter is the indent, so here it is reply indent, and final parameter is a flag. So here I'm going to use the flag one shot, that means this pending indent used only for once. So now the remote input and the pending indent is ready. Now we need to add a button to the notification, an action button to the notification. So that is the next step. So we need some action. So notification combat dot action, I name it as action. New notification combat action dot builder. So here the first parameter is the icon for the action. So Andriod drawable dot, here I use some icon, I see notification. Second parameter is the label on the icon, so here I name it as reply. And final parameter is the pending indent, so here it is. Reply pending indent. So now we have to add the remote input to this button, so you can call this method add remote input and pass the remote input object, and finally call the build method on it. Okay, so now the action is ready. Now we can add the action to the notification builder object. So here is the builder object, so builder dot add action and pass the action. So here we implement some direct reply to the notification. Now we can receive the message on the activity. So this activity receive the message, but in a real case, in a real life application, basically we use the direct reply action with a broadcast receiver. So here I send the message to an activity only for training purpose. Okay, so here we have to display that message. So create some variables for text view. And name it as text view. Now we can initialize that variable. This txt display. Okay, so now we can get the message from the indent. So create some variables for bundle. I name it as remote reply. So remote input dot get a result from indent and get the activity indent. So now we can get the result. So before going to get the result, check whether the object is null or not. If remote reply not equal to null, in that case we can receive the message. So string message equal to remote reply dot get character sequence. Now specify the key for the data. So here it is main activity dot txt reply. Now typecast that one into string. So now we can display the message using the text view. So text view dot set to text and pass the message. So after receive that message, we have to close that notification. So for that we need some variable for notification manager. Get system service notification service. So here we have to typecast this one into notification manager. So now we can cancel that notification. So notification manager dot cancel. So you can cancel a notification by its ID. So here it is main activity dot notification ID. So now the project is ready. Now we can test our application. So I run the project. So this virtual device is running on Android version 7.1.1. So in this device we can implement direct reply action. So I issue the notification. So here is the reply button. So I click the reply button. So here you can see now a text area is available. So user can type a message, hello from simple notification. So this is the reply. Now I send that message. So now that message available on the target activity. So this is how we place direct reply action on an Android notification. I hope you understand the concept. For getting more Android tutorial updates, please subscribe this channel now. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.